Hi Pisces, welcome to your end of April 2019 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. Boy, it's so windy out there. You might even be able to hear that, so hopefully not too much. I keep getting the hierophant. Keep getting that card. Okay. So the heart of the matter is the Hierophant, and this is a card that is connected to Taurus, if Taurus means anything to you. This can be a religious figure. I mean, this is like a pope type of a figure, but this can indicate like marriage being on your mind, but also a hierarchy, like I always think of like a corporate environment or maybe a government type of a job or a corporate type of a job that is front and center, either thinking of working for them, working for that, one of those entities, or doing so right now. And I'll just keep going and see what's going on. The past position, we have the Seven of Wands, leading up to this situation, feeling on the defensive. So an example would be you're in this job that pays well, but it is very stressful because you're constantly feeling like you're not good enough and you're always defending yourself. That's how I see that Seven of Wands. But this could also apply to relationships. Being in a relationship with somebody, maybe a Taurus, or marriage, representing the Hierophant, and it feels like you are very, you always have to make a case for yourself. Of course, Pisces, you may think this is just how it is, but a part of you knows that's not true. A part of you knows that you deserve more than that, and that it's not a pleasant feeling to be in that Seven of Wands position where you've got this wand that you're fending off attacks with. The higher message is the Nine of Pentacles. I think I've been getting this card pretty frequently too. And this is a card of the, I don't know what they call it, the Lady of the House. I wish I could find one of my books to see what they actually label her as. But, I mean, this could even be like, a domestic goddess as far as I'm concerned. This is really connected to the earth, being Pentacles, but also to that sense of, oh no, you know what? I'm thinking of the Queen of Pentacles. Actually, this card is more of just financial independence. So that's very interesting because I think with the Nine of Pentacles in this scenario, if this is a workplace situation, is that you may be staying somewhere where you don't need to be, or that you can set a date in your mind when you're going to leave and then save all of the money that you can and say, I'm not going out to dinner for 6 months. I'm going to save every penny that I don't spend on my bills, and I'm just going to, because I want that freedom and I want that financial freedom. Because you may be there simply because of the that it has a great pay. Like even a government job, sometimes they do pay very well, and you may feel like the alternative if you were to go out into the world right now, that you wouldn't be able to match that. And yet there is that Seven of Wands is pointing to some sort of discomfort that's associated with what you're doing right now, that you don't feel that sense perhaps of feeling like you're appreciated, or you're always being told things that are negative, and that's not fun to have to deal with that. So it's understandable if you are in a position like that you would push back, kind of like the wands pushing back. What crosses you is the Three of Wands, but in the challenge position, to me, it's almost like you gave up on a dream of yours that had to do with entrepreneurship. This card, did you notice I can't pronounce that? This is a card of, the Three of Wands in general is a card of independence and expansion, and really kind of exploring new territory, and going past your own little comfort zone. Okay, and you may have had some kind of a dream to do something on your own, and you kind of neglected that because perhaps you received, this kind of a job. If you are in one of those areas, it can really, I think, dominate a lot of your energy. So perhaps you had dreams of like a product that you wanted to sell, or this could even be something creative too, I guess. The number 3 is about creativity, but with wands it could be like somebody who has a product that they're selling, their own business, and it could even be like traveling for that. And if you were planning on it and then you kind of got sucked into this other thing, then that may have indicated it. And of course, with a personal relationship, these cards, this can be that, with the hierophant being the marriage card, the higher message may be saying that you can take care of yourself. So there's no real excuse to stay in this situation, but you are afraid to venture forward for whatever reason. What's coming in are the advice is the World card, which is about closing a chapter in your life. It's funny, maybe because I'm a Sagittarian, even these readings are supposed to be only for the last half of the month. They always seem to get away from me. too much, too expansive, okay? I guess I'm always looking at the bigger picture, so we don't have to assign timing with this. But maybe it's saying eventually you're going to put an end to it. You're going to close that chapter. Maybe maybe there's a certain time that will be more comfortable for you. At the end of August, no. When are you having your, oh no, in September you're having a full moon in your sign, so maybe that's when you feel the need to like close a chapter in your life. Who knows? But this is a card of travel, okay? The world, seeing the world. So maybe that's what you need to do. And depending on the type of job you have, you may be able to get an assignment in a foreign country. And that will take you out of this particular environment with a particular supervisor and maybe co-workers, if they're also the ones kind of like accusing you of things and making you defend yourself. The outcome is the Strength card, which is always great because if you're trying to do something very, make a great change, it starts with confidence. This is what this card represents, inner strength. To be able to do that. It's also associated with Leo, as you probably know. And so that could be a timing card, perhaps the period of July, late July through late August is significant in some of these things changing for you. But the Strength card is about being resilient. And sometimes, you know, I was just thinking, gosh, you know, if you feel like, let's say you're married to somebody and they are constantly criticizing you, and it takes a lot of guts to, you know, leave that relationship. But then, you know, you have to endure the challenges that come with the unknown. So it's like we're always, you know, having to have that sort of, I guess you'd call it faith that everything's going to work out all right. Well, I think the Strength card is even, you know, goes beyond that. It's like it can even be physical strength. You know, a strong immune system that allows you to withstand a higher stress period if you're undergoing a lot of changes and things like that. So, or, you know, maybe traveling, kind of putting some distance between you and this situation might even increase your sense of confidence, Pisces, as well. Very interesting spread this time around. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Have a great month. Bye.